LLM-Abstraction Layer built as a Node.js package. The idea of it is to give us like one unified way of working with multiple different LLM providers. So instead of learning an SDK, going through the documentation with a different request format or a different error shape for every provider, this package standardizes all of it. So it works as a skeleton and it gives us consistent input and output that stay the same no matter which provider that we're using. The real power sort of comes through like the builder pattern, which is like super easy to use, super pluggable and customizable as well. And the interface remains like pretty clean and pretty predictable. We have also unified like error handling in this so that we don't have to worry about like provider specific errors. uh, it like comes it's very extensible as well, with upcoming support for streaming, structured outputs, tool call invocation as well, out of the box for all the different providers. So as the LLM capabilities evolve, this abstraction layer evolves with them, and this is also available as a Node.js package on npm like library or registry, with like all the things that are necessary for customization available, like the request format, the response format, and what providers are available, as well as like the different error schemas that can be thrown. Move on to a pretty simple demo that like utilizes this particular library. The use case is that we want to make LLM calls, but if one of the provider fails, we want to fall back to the next provider in the chain. An LLM abstraction layer built as a Node.js package. The idea of it is to give us like one unified way of working with multiple different LLM providers. So instead of learning an SDK, going through the documentation with a different request format or a different error shape for every provider, this package standardizes all of it. So this is an application with a use case of transcribing speech to text as well as then performing some sort of an LLM operation like summarization on top of that. It makes use of the existing like two npm packages that we have discussed, that are transcription component, that's the front end component that we can see, as well as the LLM drop in replacement. Right now we're using Gemini as a backend, so let's try this out. So I am trying to make a transcription software. The recommendations that I have got from the internet are around using web speech API as well as Google's speech to text. So I want to check with the team what is the best way forward and what are the key architectural things that I need to be mindful of. Yeah, so yeah, pretty instant. So transcript was there, and then we also have a summary of sorts, and this can definitely be used for a lot more interactions, like not only summary but also for prepping meeting notes, but also as well as chatting. So yeah, this was a pretty simple use case utilizing the transcription component as well as the LLM abstraction layer component.